All right, we are going to go ahead and get started this morning. If you're having any trouble with your audio or can't hear me, please let me know in the chat box. Or if you have any questions throughout the presentation, feel free to add them to the chat box. Otherwise, we'll have time for questions at the end of the presentation. So good morning. In this webinar, you will learn about the benefits and values of working with a third-party technology provider. Information and resources that cover details ranging from looking at the basic ins and outs of these providers, the process of establishing a program, and some case studies will all be provided. So on our agenda today is what we'll be going over. We'll talk about what goDCgo is, technology providers, and their success stories, and at the end, we will have some time for questions. So what is goDCgo? goDCgo is an initiative of the District Department of Transportation that encourages the use of sustainable and alternative transportation. As the leading resource for transportation information and options, our goal is to help commuters, residents, and visitors make getting around the District of Columbia quick and efficient. By targeting these audiences, we aim to decrease traffic congestion, improve air quality, and create an overall better quality of life in the DC area and throughout the region. So now we have our first poll question. Does your company currently use Commuter software to manage your commuter program or to incentivize sustainable travel behavior? So A, yes, we already work with Commuter software. B, no, but I'm interested in learning more. C, not sure. Or D, other. And I'm going to go ahead and launch that for you now and give you a minute to go ahead and respond. Okay, great. So it looks like most of you are not currently working with a provider, but you're interested in learning more. So you are in the right place, and we are excited to share it with you. All right. So next, technology providers. So similar to technology providers in other fields, a technology provider in the transportation sector is a company that develops, produces, and sells commuter software to end users an offerance of a variety of solutions, ranging from managing parking concerns and providing a variance of trip and mobility data options, to hosting challenges, incentivizing behavior change, and engaging with employees, while also offering rewards for users. So what is a technology provider? Technology providers or platforms allow for the discovery of smarter commuter solutions for organizations and communities across the board. They can be used for single employer sites or larger agencies. These platforms allow employees to register as users, to log their commute, and earn rewards for targeted behavior. It also allows visibility into employee commute choices, pre-tax elections, and overall program performance. So how it works. So first, you would distribute a survey with the help of goDCgo and work with the provider to generate custom reports to help find insights into user behaviors. Second, you would work with goDCgo to integrate your commute policies directly with the provider to shift commute behaviors. third, users can access a complete range of local transportation options and route planners. Fourth, you would learn how goDCgo and your provider can help to match users who live in the same area and/or share similar work schedules. And fifth, you would work with goDCgo to track results and manage and distribute incentives from the provider. Now we're going to talk about how using a technology provider can help you be compliant with the DC Commuter Benefits Law. So as most of you probably know, as of January 1st, 2016, employers, including nonprofits with 20 or more employees in DC, must offer access to one or more transit benefit options, whether it's employee-paid pre-tax benefits, employer-paid direct benefits, or employer-provided transit. And all three of these options are available by using a technology provider. So as you can see in the picture in the bottom right corner, you can look underneath where pre-tax money is allocated, and it can be used for public transportation, qualified ride sharing, van pools, and what's not included for compliance with the law, parking as well. So all of these things would help make you compliant with the DC Commuter Benefits Law. So next we have commuter software options. So in the following slides, we will discuss some different company information and options, as well as some employer success stories that go along with it. So first we have Loom. Loom provides a commuter benefit software that does a great job of specifically targeting a reduction of parking demand, streamlining benefit administration, and improving the employee commute experience as a whole. More than just a pre-tax commuter benefit, it allows for real-time data insight so that you can see the impact and performance of your program policy, the incentives you're using, and communication. And all of these efforts can be adjusted accordingly. Loom supports single sign-on and payroll and HR integration to make it an easy adoption management process. Loom is best suited for employers who like the idea of having a system they can plug and play with, referring to a less customizable, stringent platform that does what it needs to do without the need for oversight from the employer. And our first success story is Bedrock, which is a real estate firm based out of Detroit, Michigan. They adopted the MyCommute platform, which is provided by Loom, which is a cloud-based management software. The platform offered incentives to switch from driving alone to other commuting options, while integrating with the parking access control system to complement self-reporting by employees of their commute activities. And through this, 25% of the target audience increased their use of non-drive-alone transit options in the first year. Next, we have RideAmigos. Similar in nature to Loom, RideAmigos provides a platform and programs to influence smarter commuter behavior for large employers, universities, and government agencies, with specific targeting placed on reducing congestion, parking demand, and environmental impact overall. RideAmigos incorporates a fully customizable model and dashboard that fits the needs of any client, from custom branding to custom modules. The dashboard is also fully functional through the web or dedicated app, which allows for more flexible tracking on the commuter end, with options to include automatic trip tracking. Overall, RideAmigos is well suited for employers who are particularly interested in a highly customizable platform that has strong gamification elements for commuter challenges, and that does a very good job of seamlessly displaying and tracking mobility trends across the whole platform. So the success story that we're showcasing for RideAmigos was based on a commuter challenge that was done by the Denver Regional Council of Governments. So employers were split into 4 competitive categories based on transportation options and access to ensure equity among employers that enjoy different levels of mode access across the region. Employees were then encouraged to sign up and log trips for their employer during the challenge, with prizes and rewards distributed throughout, as well as a large reward for the employers that perform the best overall during the challenge period. So 6% of participants reported continuing the alternative commuting habits originally adopted during the challenge with goDCgo. Next, we have some technology that is not an actual commuter software, but can be added in addition to that, and this is called Scoop. So Scoop is a carpool program that provides technology and management for employers to radically improve employees' commute and complements traditional matching that takes place in commuter benefit software. So some of the things that are offered are flexible scheduling, dynamic matching, and payment management. And as you can see in the photos above, this showcases all of those things. So you can choose if you're finding a ride for your morning drive or in the evening. It shows you the rider pickup time, and it also does all of the payment through the app. So by using this app, employees can either get paid to drive to work, or they can pay to ride with another employee from their same workplace to get to work. So how Scoop integrates with commuter benefit software. So it helps to manage your employee commute experience. It elevates the power of your platform and software by adding flexible carpooling to your offerings, so your employees have a more robust menu of transit options than before. Adding Scoop to your commuter software provides employees with the chance to receive double rewards and benefits. So now we're going to switch gears and talk about goDCgo's Commuter Challenge. The goDCgo Commuter Challenge is meant to help institute behavior change in the district. Our main goal is to change the behavior of those who would normally drive alone to work to try other modes of transportation. This is tentatively scheduled for the month of September, but will depend on reopening plans for employers in the district. We will keep you in the loop as we get more information. The tentative challenge, due to back-to-work scheduling and obviously COVID reopening restrictions, would begin on September 1st. It's a friendly competition between 10 large employers in the district. This challenge promotes the use of sustainable transportation and can increase use in commuter programs to and from work. So now I'm going to launch our second poll question. Are you interested in participating in the 2020 Commuter Challenge? A, yes, sign me up. B, not yet, but I'm interested in learning more. C, not sure, or D, other. And I'll go ahead and give you a minute to answer that. All right, so it looks like most of you are not sure yet, but you're interested in learning more. So we're excited to be able to share some more information with you with a recap of this webinar. All right, so now next steps. So how we can help. First, you're going to want to set up an initial consultation with goDCgo. Next, we'll work with you to provide solutions to current challenges with your transportation program. Third, we'll choose appropriate sustainability objectives with you. Fourth, we'll create guidelines for employees to follow, ensure compliance. And last, joining goDCgo's Commuter Challenge offers the opportunity for us to work with you over the month to help encourage use of these new programs. So now I'm going to go ahead and launch our final poll question, which is, what next step are you most interested in? So A, a free consultation with goDCgo. B, custom commute survey for your workplace. C, information on technology providers. D, the 2020 Commuter Challenge. Or E, other or not sure. I'm going to go ahead and give you a minute to respond to that. All right, so it looks like we have a mixture of wanting to start out with a free consultation and getting some more information on technology providers, and we are happy to provide both of those. All right, and last but certainly not least, we have time for questions. So if you have any questions, please feel free to use the chat box at the bottom to type out your question and be happy to answer. Or if you have a more personal question that you think is just something that is isolated to your employer, please feel free to email us at info@goDCgo.com. But I'll be on the line for the next few minutes to answer any questions if anyone has them.